Hey viewers! Welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. And today we're doing a Kassadin game. And Kassadin is on a team of carries, as you can see. Because he, Ash, Sivir and LeBlanc are all just very, well, squishy carries, I guess. And Gangplank is the only tanky character. So they are going to have their work cut out for them. It is of course still very possible to win, especially if Gangplank is a jungler here. But we will have to see about that. So it seems that the issues with the dark and light stuff are not solved yet. Anyway, Kassadin is starting out with an Amplifying Tome here. Amplifying Tome, of course, really risky opener. It doesn't give you any lane sustainability at all, it just gives you extra damage, which is exactly the type of item I would like to have in a game. Well, if I designed the game, that is. Because it requires you to make a choice between having more damage and having lane sustainability. So yeah, this guy going for attack speed, which is a similar item, you have to go for one of the two. And that's why I really don't like lifesteal. Oh, this guy is also going for an offensive item, and this guy is going for kind of a combined item. Doran's items are still okay, because they give you, well, they give you some life and some well, a little bit of something, so either lifesteal or mana regen or well, life regen. But they don't, you cannot upgrade them, so that's basically the choice you make there. You can go for a really gold efficient item, but you cannot upgrade it to something better, so you have to sell it at some point, losing gold in the process. But still, I don't like lifesteal and spell vamp, because those items give you both sustainability and extra damage, and I would really like to see, well, that you have to make the choice, because it would make for a more interesting, more skill-based game. And as we can see here, it is two carries versus a carry and a tanky character. And yeah, if Mundo is anywhere near good, then he should be able to harass all the time with his cleaver without taking too much damage, and well, he can regen it pretty well. So we are going to fast forward through the laning phase unless something interesting happens, and well, we're probably going to rush through that as well. Because, well, the laning phase, yeah, we've seen that plenty of times, and it's not really the most interesting part of the game. Most interesting part is, of course, the team fighting phase, where we can actually see some tactics at work. Already going back? Yeah, coming back in with the teleport. Yeah, it's teleport. And Mundo getting damaged quite a lot here. So all in all, they are pushing the lane pretty quickly, but it seems that the enemy doesn't have a jungler, so it's not as risky as it normally would be. And yeah, there we go. They are being pushed back, and yeah, because they, oh wow, because they have two weak characters. There was going to be a point at which the tank will have too much, well, HP for them to kill both of the enemies, and that was exactly here. So they both were at a point. At this point, they both were low, and the enemy had a lot more HP than they did, so they had to retreat. That's why the lane pushed, and by that time one of them got killed, and they could get a kill back because Mundo was kind of still forward while his laning partner was actually retreating already. So anyway, we are going to continue this. And they do get a kill on, I think at least. Yeah, they do get a kill on the... wow, and a double kill there. So it seems that their enemies are kind of not doing the best job ever. Oh, I wanted to click that one.
An enemy has been slain.
Because they should be able to outlane these guys pretty easily. And yeah, they are, of course, melee characters versus ranged characters, and that might be the problem here. Let's see, the bottom lane are two melee characters as well. And the mid character, I have no idea who that is, so we'll see that in a moment when he or she comes back. So a whole team of melee characters it seems, except maybe for the middle. And that is never a good thing to have. Let's watch this. It's not really interesting because we have no idea what's going on. But hey, we have to watch something. There we go. Anyway, Sivir dying here and Mundo almost dying, but not exactly. Did survive that. And going for Sheen, that's interesting, because we normally don't see Kassadin farming with his basic attacks, but he is going for kind of a melee build. That's why he has Netherblade instead of Force Pulse.
Rampage.
Because normally we don't see Netherblade at all. Nobody cares about it. Normally we see them just farming with the Q and E. And that is good enough. So anyway... oh, guy overextending here and an easy kill. I don't know what Monkey King was thinking there. Because it seemed that that was just silly. That was just not a good thing to do. Why is he all white? I mean, I understand some of these graphics, but I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why the Monkey King is white when he dies. And maybe it's just a graphics bug. I mean, Cassiopeia becomes this color as well, this grey-white color. Because, well, that's the whole thing. She turns people to stone with her ultimate. So she turns to stone as well when she dies. I guess that makes sense, somewhat. So he's sticking with Netherblade to 1. And that's because he can then get mana from basic attacks. Basic attacks on champions actually give you 24 mana, so that's pretty good. So therefore I do not understand why he has a mana potion if he was planning to do this. But anyway, as I said, normally we don't see Netherblade at all. Normally we just see Q and E. And if you really have nothing else to do anymore, that would be like level, I don't know, 10, 12. So level 13 would be your first level in Netherblade normally. Let's move it along. Nice kill on the enemy gangplank there. And they are pretty low, so they should probably stay out of that. Yeah, exactly. So it's a 1 versus 1 trade, which is not exactly what they wanted. They could have made that penetrate easy at any point, but yeah, the better way to do that would have been for Gangplank to go back and not give the enemy the opportunity to come back. Did he get the kill? I don't know. Probably. So going for Spell Vamp here with the Hextech Revolver and some extra damage with the Magic Penetration. And yeah, Sivir actually escaping, and then these two guys overextending completely against 4 enemy champions. I mean, what are you doing? So Kassadin, as you might have seen, got damaged pretty badly, and he actually had to go back, and that's why we didn't see any health bars anymore. So once again, overextending by the enemy champions. They take a lot of tower shots, and they lose one of the champions. Almost losing Brand as well. Oh, there goes Brand. Oh, hang on. I didn't discuss the skills at all, so I'll do that right now. First of all, the innate ability, it reduces the incoming damage by 10%, or well, the magic damage, and you get extra attack speed. So basically, you're the opposite of Tristana. Tristana has all AP skills and is played as an AD champion. This guy is an AD champion, so you normally would want to melee attack with him, but everyone plays him as an AP champion. But then again, all of his skills are AP based, so I guess it's not exactly the same, but you're basically ignoring his innate ability as well as his Nether Blade normally. But his Nether Blade also has the passive of giving you extra mana, so I guess that's good as well. Then the Null Sphere, it's basically the big round ball you see, and he throws that at a target, and it does damage and silences. This one just adds some more damage. It is magic damage, so you're only doing magic damage with your skills. Then the Force Spells, as well as adding mana, but I already said that. Then the Force Spells is, you can only use it if you have enough stacks of it. You have to have 6 stacks, and then you can use it, otherwise you cannot. It is an AoE attack with quite a huge range, as you can see, and it does quite a lot of damage. The spells, the stacks are caused by spells cast in your vicinity by either you or an enemy or a allied champion. So you can charge them up quite quickly in a team fight. Normally you can get 2 or 3 off in a team fight. Well, 2 I guess, with the 6-second cooldown, because, well, I guess 3 as well. If you start off with it, then get 6 stacks, you can do it again. That's after 6 seconds, and after 12 seconds you can do another one, because people are going to cast a lot of spells, so you're going to charge up pretty quickly. And then his major ability, Rift Walk, which is an AoE damage spell, which also has a flash ability in it. It transports you to the location of your choosing. You can use it as a flash, so you can jump over walls and such. And it is pretty nifty skill. You can use it multiple times. Oh, already surrender. Okay, you can use it multiple times, but it costs extra mana every time you use it after the first one. So they already surrendered. Since this is the only Kassadin game I have, I'm still going to put it up, even though, well, the match wasn't really interesting. But yeah, it's just so I have a Kassadin game. for those of you who are interested, come on. For those of you who are interested, yeah, I want another Kassadin game. A bit longer one would be nice. It doesn't have to be an hour long, but somewhat more of, well, back and forth would be nice, instead of pure ownage like this one is. And I still don't have a talent game because the one that was sent to me actually didn't work, so the replay file didn't work. And I'm sure we can work something out, so if you have a game, send it to me at casualprogamer@hotmail.com, in case you didn't know. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.